It's about time we had a serious conversation about how to sell on Createjoy Marketplace. I'm going to show you in today's conversation how to make millions by selling paid subscription boxes on Createjoy Marketplace. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you are to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about how to sell on Createjoy.com, how to make millions by selling paid subscription boxes. And today we have a great show for you. We have an entire package that will help you in 20 minutes or 25 minutes. It will show you how to make millions on the platform. Let's first talk about what Createjoy is. Createjoy is an all-in-one subscription platform to help you launch or grow your subscription box business. All right. So there are no plugins required. Very important. Included is a custom website, built-in subscription payment option, and analytics dashboard, subscription CRM, and more. So CRM stands for Client Relationship Management Software. All right. So what I'm trying to say here is that basically Createjoy is a website builder and e-commerce backend for subscription e-commerce stores. Okay, this is just the duality I want you to pay attention to. And Createjoy is even more for sellers or merchants, as they are called on Createjoy. And so we're showing you how the Createjoy.com/sell, that's for the merchants. So the platform makes things simpler for you so that you can build and customize your website, manage your customers, and run your subscription business in one convenient place. It's all about the all-in-one subscription platform, all right? And Createjoy's merchants are in charge of curating, packing, and shipping each subscription box themselves, though. But the platform does a great job. It provides the necessary resources to manage and track shipments through the Createjoy merchant portal, okay? And that portal assists you in easily manage every aspect of your subscription business in one place. The whole 9 yards. The platform runs the whole gamut, from creating coupons to upselling to designing your website and everything in between. All right. So this is what the dashboard is so important. It is quintessential. And the cool thing here is that Createjoy Marketplace will actually expose you, will actually put you in front of millions of customers who are ready to, who are interested in your business and who might become potential customers, who might become lifelong customers. Okay, this is very important. So I'm showing you right now on the screen here. You have a Createjoy, the box up, the box up. In other words, they don't sell boxes for merchants, but they have a partnership with Box Up, which gives new customers between 15 and 20% off every day. So Createjoy, just the bottom line here is that they empower existing e-commerce sellers and aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to break into the fast-growing subscription box market. All right, so this was the synopsis of Createjoy. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the actual step-by-step. How do you sell on Createjoy Marketplace? How do you make millions by selling paid subscription boxes? First, let's talk about the Createjoy pricing overview. Before I get into the actual step-by-step, I really want to talk to you about the pricing. It's very important. So Createjoy actually has two plans. So you can sell on the marketplace only, which is free, or you can subscribe to the all-in-one, and that will cost you $39 per month. Okay, so if you sell on the marketplace only, you can grow your existing customer base and you can join nearly 1,500 to 2,000 merchants on the Createjoy marketplace. So Createjoy will charge you 11.25% per plus 10 cents transaction fees. All right, so there you have the ability to reach more than 30,000 unique viewers on a daily basis. 4 million views monthly. This is pretty good. You can work with affiliates to have opportunities to be featured on Createjoy and so on and so forth. And then you can actually go for the all-in-one plan, which will cost you $39 per month, as I said before. This really is the real deal, because with this plan, you can build your business from the ground up with an all-inclusive SaaS solution for recurring revenue models. So you have to pay $39 per month plus 1.25% plus 10 cents per transaction. All right. So you have your own customer website. Okay. You have your own bespoke custom website, fully responsive web templates, multiple app integrations. You have free listing on the marketplace plus 10 cents, a 10% per transaction fee. Those applies always. And you have advanced renewal and shipping features. So you have access to really the whole 9 years. So you have access to a constellation of features that is only available to those who are in the all-in-one plans. And you have they can support, the platform will support 138 to 140 currencies. They will give you fraud protection, and that only one plan is trusted as of the date of today's conversation by more than 25,000 subscription box businesses. So it's a big thing. And also you have some features that you need to be aware of. So the Createjoy features, those are displayed in alphabetical order here. So we have CRM, data security, email marketing, inventory management, kitting, multi-channel marketing, very important in today's e-commerce marketplace globally. You have promotions management, returns management, reviews management, and templates. Fantastic. Let's talk about how to set up. Step number one, how to set up an account on Createjoy. So I'm just going to show you one by one the steps to what you have to do. You have to put in your email. That's the first. So we have 5 screenshots first. So the first screenshots, you have to put your info, and then the second screenshots, put your email address. The third screenshots, the fourth screenshots, and the fifth screenshot. So this is basically self-explanatory. So basically you add your info, you talk about yourself, you get the confirmation, you have to go through your email, you have to unspam Createjoy just in case the mail went to your spam, and then you get a confirmation. Okay, so your account is set up, but Createjoy will still be reviewing your account for final approval. All right, as you can see in the upper right side on the screen, underneath launch your business, the box launch your store is still grayed out. So basically your store at that point will still be in test mode, so it cannot accept orders or appear on the Createjoy marketplace yet. Take this time to connect a payment processor, and you want to preview and test your checkout experience. Very important. So you want to add a payment processor. You can see on the screen here. All right. So if you're unable to work with, let's say, Stripe due to a restricted business category, you want to contact Createjoy for assistance. But it's very simple. We're showing you the support, Createjoy support here. So once you do that, you have to fill a 1-minute survey. So we're going to show you 5 screenshots one by one. So the survey is pretty straightforward. So you have the first screenshots, and then the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. So basically Createjoy wants to have more information about you, more information about your business, more information about your intentions on the platform as a merchant, as a seller. So it's very important. So Createjoy wants to know your ethnicity, so you can choose one or more options, or if not in the preset list, you can add the description in the free text box. Okay, just for fun. We added a little question to Createjoy, but that was just for fun. And also, please keep in mind you can choose to answer or not this question. And we're going to show you other screenshots. So another one here. So same thing for the next question about gender. You can choose the option that corresponds to your situation or your biology. Okay. And then we have the age. They're asking you about the age, whether you are a parent, whether this is a family business, whether you have a military affiliation, and in the end, success confirmation. All right. So pretty straightforward. Let's talk about how to pick profitable products on Createjoy. This is an important element. So there are, according to our research and according also to Createjoy themselves, there are 6 to 7 places where you can source products for subscription boxes. And so you can go to a local store. Now, before we even start, you got to ask yourself a question. Do you want to get free or paid? In other words, before you start procuring your first box, you need to be able to decide 2 purchasing models behind subscription boxes. So you can source free products, or you can source products you pay for. And the difference is very important because it has budgetary consequences and also profitability consequences. Okay, so free product sourcing means that you have improved inherent margins for your subscription business since there is no cost for products. Among other things, you can pitch your vendor partners, you can potentially impact the product offering, you can drive your price down, you can require the vendor to eat the cost of ingredients and packaging. And purchasing products means that potentially lower margins, right? Because you have a cost, and you can have higher price for customers, usually faster and easier negotiations with vendors because you're paying them, right? And you can work with both sample and full size items. So you got to really decide that what works for you, what works for your business model, what works for your pocketbook also. So there are several ways you can source products. You can source products in local stores, great place for inspiration for the type of products you want to include. You can Google, or you can use your own search engine, right? Whether it is DuckDuckGo or Bing or whatever it is. You can also go on niche e-commerce websites. Those are great places to get ideas, to get information. Let me give you an example. Using something like Direct Eats, you can search by brands and allergen and find the best items that fit your theme, from food to diet and lifestyle goods. Okay, and you can see that to your left on the brand, you have a list of your potential partners, and in the result area, you can find products from specific vendors. All right, so this is just an idea. And the best part is there are niche e-commerce websites for basically all niches that you see with subscription boxes. For example, we have Health Organic, you have Direct Eats, Thrive Markets, Fishing Outdoors, you have Bass Pro Shops, or Gander Outdoors. For geek or gamers, you have Think Geek. And for beauty, you have a Beauty Bar. And for pets, you have Chewy and Pet Mountain. So this is just a non-exhaustive list of niches, but you can also source products on Etsy, right? Because Etsy is really a marketplace for mostly small, medium-sized businesses that often service handcrafted, vintage, and small batch goods. You can also go to Amazon Handmade also, because this is a competition to Etsy. You can also go to Alibaba, India Mart, or other global marketplaces that offer extraordinarily low cost for bulk goods. Remember, bulk goods, very important. So, or if you are specifically looking for American manufacturing, you can go to a site called Makers Row, and they have a fantastic database of leads. And we also suggest that you encourage vendors to contact you. So whether you are on social media or whether you are on your site, you can be very proactive. Or even if you have an account on Alibaba or India Mart, you want to encourage vendors to contact you. So you want to turn things around instead of you always reaching out to them. You can tell them to do the opposite. Okay. You can also buy wholesale from big name brands. For example, we have Joanne Fabrics. That website is fantastic. It has during our research, we found that it has a huge variety, a huge constellation of bulk items, perfect for craft or maker subscription boxes. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's all about you trying to find exactly what kind of niche you have, what kind of product you are interested in, and what kind of potential markets you are targeting. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that you have to understand that the subscription box product sourcing doesn't stop with these approaches. There are several ways. It's up to you to see what works for you. Okay, now let's talk about listing on Createjoy. So listing products on Createjoy. So I've spoken to you about how to pick lucrative products. Now let's talk about how to list on Createjoy. As you know, as I've said before, Createjoy is the world's premier subscription box marketplace. All right, so you having 4 to 5 million monthly visitors. That's huge. That's fantastic. So there are several things you can do to actually optimize your listing on Createjoy. Think about having a brief description. Okay, detailed description. The brief description is the first thing that most potential buyers will see. It's the one sentence that needs to stand out on the search page. It should clearly describe the contents of the box or the experience the box will deliver. And then you have the detailed description. So a buyer reads the brief description on the search page and clicks the link to your listing. Now let's keep the buyer on your page by providing lots of information about your subscription box. Then you have the list of features. Very important. You want to inform the potential buyer about all the information that is needed for him or her to understand what he or she is looking at. For example, you want to put things like where your products come from, the retail value of the box content, how many products are in each box, high quality features about your products, details about your curation process, suggestions for how to use the products, right? Suggestions for gifting, explaining the differences between different products you offer. It's very important because you are trying to add value here. So providing a high clarity description of your subscription box, guess what? Is essential. It is quintessential to a high quality listing. It is one of many ways to attract buyers and get more sales on Createjoy.com. Also, you want to pay attention to images. Very important. And Createjoy recommends at least 8 to 10 total images, 1200 to 800 for dimensions, and 300 ppi, showcasing high quality, high resolution photos of your box and the contents. Okay, and also you have to pay attention to shipping information. So providing clear shipping information saves you time and makes you money. Potential customers are more likely to subscribe when they see clear shipping information. All right, very important. I'll be right back right after this done going away. Welcome, my folks, to another edition of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. I'm still having a convo with you about how to sell on Createjoy. So the whole idea is to learn how to make millions selling subscription boxes on Createjoy.com. So let's now talk about standing out on Createjoy, because we have spoken about how to set up an account, how to pick profitable products, aka pick lucrative products and list them. Now let's talk about how to stand on the platform. It's very important to understand that in order to stand out on Createjoy, you need to learn how to properly build your own subscription box. Okay, very important. Now, you got to create a prototype box. That's the first step, the first concrete step towards building your subscription box business, because this will help you understand the ins and outs of the market, the type of products you want to offer, the kind of packaging you'll need, and the price point of the box. Okay, so you need to learn how to price a product. You need to learn about box size and weight, subscription box products, box fillers and inserts, box designs and branding, manufacturing and packaging. You need to learn how to get feedback from your potential customers, how to photograph your subscription box, and you need to learn how to start selling your subscription box. This is very important. Okay, pricing your product is important because you don't want to price too high or too low. You want to look for that particular that sweet spot that allows you to earn something, to make money, while also keeping your customers, your potential customers, interested. Right? Very important. And the cool thing here is that there is a pricing calculator on Createjoy.com that helps you in that process. You want to think about the box size and weight. Choose the right size. The right box size is important because small boxes are cheaper to ship, but they limit the size of products that can be included. Larger boxes, on the other hand, have plenty of space, but they can be difficult to fill each month. So you gotta find, again, the sweet spot. And one of the least expensive options for shipping your products is to use Createjoy boxes. Okay, those are cool because they are specifically designed to stay within Tier 1 and Tier 2 cubic shipping rates for USPS, which means what? You'll have a guaranteed flat rate based on the box sizes. Okay, Createjoy boxes. And so it's important. So we have some information about, there are 4 shipping carriers that will help you on Createjoy. You have USPS, UPS, FedEx, and DHL. And if you want to compare them, you have to use cost, reliability, deliverability, and ease of access. And according to Createjoy, as you can see on the screen right now, according to Createjoy, they will recommend USPS all the time. You also have to think about subscription box products. Think about subscription box fillers and inserts. And you want to pay attention to the subscription box design and branding. Very important. Packaging is key. Branding is defined as what? It's defined as the process of establishing a substantial and unique presence in the market, right? So your goal on platform as crowded as Createjoy is to be unique. You have to think about box manufacturing and packaging. You have to think about getting feedback. Getting feedback from friends and family, your entourage, your colleagues will help you. And think about photographing your subscription box. We're showing you right now on the screen something very nice from Lily Post. Fantastic. You want to have the right background, the right resolution, okay? And once you have all this, start selling your subscription box. Very important. Let's talk about growing on Createjoy. How do you expand your business? How do you expand your reach on Createjoy? There are a lot of things you have to do. You have to, according to Createjoy and according to our own research, you have 5 different ways that you can actually captivate the audience on Createjoy. First, try to have a compelling, strong pre-launch. Very important. You want to do regular promotions. You want to do word of mouth marketing, content production, and business partnerships. So this is the quintet. Those are the 5 steps that, in our view, will help you basically thrive on Createjoy. You need to have a start. You need to have a strong pre-launch. Very important. You want to create the buzz that you need. You want to create your social media presence on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, or Twitter, depending upon where you want to be. Even YouTube, why not? You want to get customer information or payments early on. Very important. Make early social media connections. Those will help you later on. You want to stay in touch with pre-subscribers, right? That's very important. And another way is to go through regular promotions. You want to stay active with monthly promotions. You can have nuanced promotional campaigns. You can do giveaways and contests. You can do blogger or influencer campaigns if your budget allows you to do so, right? So you can do incoming requests. You can have you can implement proactive outreach or thresholds. Also, trying to enable your audience to market for you. Okay, so this is very important. In other words, you are using word of mouth marketing. Okay, this is very important. You can create easily shareable graphics. You can incentivize sharing through an affiliate program, and you can ask users to share in order to enter contests. For example, this is pretty cool. It works all the time, and you can also the other method that you can use very successfully is to invest in content production. I mean, content is king or queen. So you want to use it to your advantage. It's very important. I'm talking about captivating content. I'm talking about compelling content, right? You want to develop content that closely relates to your target market. You need to understand SEO, search engine optimization, and the proper ways to utilize your content. You want to plan on marketing and pushing your content to readers through social media and newsletters. Very important, right? And you want to list your main selling point, what the experts call value propositions to consumers all the time. And another method is to find a partner and offer a deal. Okay, so you can partner with a deal site like Living Social or Groupon and then offer a deal. The whole idea here is to do things strategically, smartly, and consistently. But please pay attention to your cost, because the bottom line is you got to stay in business. So the last thing you want is to spend too much money on promotion. So keep your budget in mind. Now, speaking about keeping your budget in mind, let's talk about how to promote your Createjoy store. So growing on Createjoy means that you have to grow organically, but you also have to promote your store. And it really depends upon your budget. So we're going to look at several scenarios. Let's say you have no money, you have a little bit of money, you have a lot of money, or you have some money. Let's just talk about that. So let's say if you have no money, zero marketing budget, then you can use social media. So you just create your page, your account, and you post on the social media, and you invite people to comment. You ask people to share. We're talking here about Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and maybe YouTube. You can also use Createjoy. You can leverage Createjoy Marketplace to your advantage. If you have no money, you can actually use that platform by using the right SEO and the right listing categories. You can actually spread the word about your business there. You can use coupons to draw traffic to your page. You can use a box showcase, for example. Very important. You can use videos, right? Videos are important also. They are great. They work fantastically. So that's if you have $0 marketing budget. Let's say you have somewhere between 250 to 500 marketing budget. Let's say you have a $1 to 250, exactly $1 to 250. So there you can do a lot of things. You can do influencer marketing. You can set up an affiliate program that will work fantastically. You can use the affiliate marketing software, for example, if it's not too expensive, or you can use a referral program that works fantastically also. And let's say you have a marketing budget of $251 to $500. There, you can actually do a lot of things. For example, you can set up a Google AdWords campaign, right? In other words, what you're doing here is that you're trying to target keywords which indicate buyer intent. You use search network only, and you make sure your landing page is relevant to ad text. We have covered this on other shows, so I'm not really going into details here, but yeah, it's a fantastic way to grow. But now let's say you have a budget that oscillates between $501 and $750. There you are the queen or the king, because you can do a lot. You can do Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Those work fantastically. But what we recommend to our viewers is that when you want to, there are a few Facebook ads best practices. For example, identify your audience, use compelling images or videos in your ad. You want to monitor your ads closely, because at the end of the day, Facebook or Instagram, those ads are a matter of trial and errors. Speaking of Instagram, you can also do, you can have ads on Instagram. Make sure the photo looks like a real photo, not an ad. Use emojis in your headlines, and you want to test sponsored Instagram stories. Let's talk about how to get paid on Createjoy. So we have covered how to grow on Createjoy. Let's talk about how to get paid rather. So to get paid on Createjoy, you need to set up a payment processor on your merchant account. And it's important because once you set up an account with Createjoy, they will handle your subscriptions, but a payment processor handles your transactions so you can get paid. So that payment processor accepts your customers' payments from their credit or debit cards, so you can then transfer that cash from your payment account to your own bank account. So step number one, there are two steps here. Step number one, you want to set up an account with Stripe. So the cool thing here is that Createjoy supports Stripe for your payment processor, and they love the Stripe because the payment processor has low decline rates. They work fantastically with recurring payments, and it's easy to set up for both you and your customers. All right. For some reason, they don't like a PayPal, but that's another issue. We're not going into details here. But yeah, if you want to grow and thrive on Createjoy, you want to use Stripe as payment processor. And the step number two. So first step, you need to set up an account with Stripe. Step number two, you want to link the payment processor, aka Stripe in this case, to your Createjoy account. Okay, so you want to go to the payment processor tab in your account to add your processor, and you want to click the logo for Stripe, and you'll be taken through the easy steps to link up your account to your Createjoy store. So this is what it is. And now there are a few things there are a few special use cases you should consider. So region. So if your business is located outside the United States, you want to check to ensure that Stripe can accept and deposit payments in your preferred countries. This is very important, folks. Okay, this is very important. Now, if you are in one of the few countries that do not accept Stripe, you want to check out Stripe Atlas to have more information about that. So that's the first element, the first criterion you want to pay attention to. The second special use criterion is business category. So payment processors have their own policies about the types of businesses or products they support on their business. For example, some do not support merchants that sell weapons, alcohol, adult content, for example, right? So you want to make sure that you check Stripe's terms and conditions to ensure your category of product is fully supported. Very important, folks. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. This was an in-depth step-by-step on how to sell on Createjoy. This is a beginner's guide to making money selling subscription boxes with Createjoy. So I spoke to you I gave you an overview, a snapshot, a synopsis of Createjoy. I showed you how to set up an account, how to pick profitable products, how to stand out on Createjoy, right? How to grow on the platform, how to get paid on the platform. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.